Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Colony Survival. I did a straw poll the other day and the results on the screen right now, and as you can see, wheat farms and tunnels, it smashed it, there was no chance. So that's exactly what we're going to work on today. Now, I'm not going to include too much gameplay of me just digging, but there'll be a few sudden changes when I get a certain bit done. So this is where I've decided to make the entrance, and as you can see I've just started mining it down. It's not the best at the moment, but it's nothing bad. So I personally like to make my tunnels completely stone, which means always one under here. And now my tunnels generally have these things up here. Now these things is where the guards sit, and they sit on top of them, and it's pretty cool. So I think that's definitely the design we're going to go for today. So the guards stand up here with no real way, really, for the zombies to get to them. And luckily, because we're this one high, we can make it even one more higher, so it just looks nicer. Okay, so I've been doing a little bit of work on this tunnel area. I've made this little entrance. It's nothing spectacular, it's a bit plain with the rest of our colony. But you go down, and this is all I've done so far. It's taken quite a while, but I think it's coming along pretty well. Now, luckily, this game comes along with some position X's and all of that great stuff. So, you'll see here that it is, we only need to worry about Z, or Z, 640. So let's just go up here, and if it's more than 640 on the other side, then we're in the clear. 640. So 640 is actually all the way over here. So we do it for a little bit longer, and I think that's basically the tunnel's done. Now that doesn't mean we'll need this, so the zombies will just go through the tunnels. Alright. Okay, so I'm back again, and I've done a little bit more work here. And as you can see, this is taking quite a long time. It's taken me about an hour just to do this. It takes a very long time to mine it all out. But I think this should be good for now, so let's do this. So, I genuinely like to do this, so it kind of makes an arch, and I think it looks pretty good. Now, the reason I've filled my inventory up with firewood is so when I mine, I don't claim them. It's just a way of doing it, so if I was to somehow die, I wouldn't. So I think it's about midday, so I think we can kill these guys. And I think it's safe enough to replace them over here. Now let's put one on this side here, one on that side. That looks about good. And now let's start mining this up. Now the main idea of these kind of tunnels is that your colonists can go to the nearest tunnel and get into like evacuation before the zombies come out and start, you know, eating them. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Normally it does. They have to be pretty close though, because a zombie can spawn on them, which is probably the main problem with this tactic. Just zombies spawning on top of them and them instantly dying. Now, there's some crazy builds on Colony Survival, like some crazy builds. There's this guy on Discord, and it's called, I think I'm pronouncing it right, it's a long name, and he's called Pantaflu, I think, and he makes these crazy builds. His map is amazing. There's like 1,500 colonists, and it's pretty crazy. But he builds in this kind of like Mayan type theme, and if you've met me before, you know I love Mayan stuff. I absolutely adore it. Lizardman and Warhammer, even though I did like the dwarves more. They were pretty cool, very Mayan, Aztec kind of thing going on with them. I don't know, I just really like Mayan stuff. I've gone to Chichen Itza before, and it's really interesting. Because it's not just a temple, it's like there's something like 12 big steps on the side of it, and that indicates each month, and there's like 356 smaller steps going up to it. So it's like a huge calendar temple. It's really cool. So we're out in our new area, pretty close to be honest. Not too much of a problem though. We'll just move it a little bit further later on. And anyway, when we get the banner upgrade, this can always just be a safer way for our colonists to go to a different workstation or something. So let's build a small little hut type thing. We need it to be... well, this is the middle here. So let's actually just quickly block this off so no zombies can get through. Because that would be bad when it turns night. Oh no, we want zombies to get through, of course. We want to close this off now. It's going to activate siege mode, I'm 99% sure. Except if we destroy it quick enough, which we did. So now they should all go down here. But let's make this look half decent, shall we? So let's maybe get like some logs coming up here. Let's make a little kind of like thing like this and frame coming along like this. It's like a little farmhouse, you know, something just to show off that this is a tunnel entrance for our not slaves, colonists. So now let's go like this, and finally like this, and let's place down some planks here. So this will be the door. We can just make that like this. We can make this like this. Now, when you're building in other games, this might sound a little bit disrespectful, but when you're building in other voxel games, you normally have stairs and stuff, and they can add in a ton of depth without taking up whole blocks. It's pretty hard to build very well in this game, but I think you can still build amazing structures, to say the least. So let's strap some torches on this thing, like that. And now we need to actually light up the place down here as well. I kind of completely forgot about that bit. Oh Jesus, it's really light. Let's go like this and like this. Like this and like this. Now let's have one here and one here. And we can have maybe one here and one here, and that should light it up enough. And it does. Oh, hello, I nearly just died to a zombie. So let's get up quickly now, just in case, you know, we die. But let's just get up really quick, up on top of this thing so we can start building the roof. Now I don't think I'm going to put a roof on this thing, because I've been trying around with this straw, but we don't really have enough of it to do a full roof, so we might put that on later on in the series. But I think for now it looks just like a box which the colonists can kind of just delve into and put all of their stuff into. So this seems to be pretty effective, like really effective. These guys kind of just walk in and die immediately. Now let's add in the very important, ow, that hurt. Okay, so that's one death. I really didn't want to get a death. Oh well, I'll live. Well, I won't because I'm dead. But you know what I mean. So we can actually remove this horrible, ugly thing which is taking up a lot of space now. It's great, all going to this tunnel. I love tunnels so much. Look at them. Look how effective it is. Now let's get some wheat farmers now. Now I did do the research on accident, but I think it's fine. I didn't really think it spoiled too much. We have enough for 4 whole fields of wheat. So I think that's what we're going to do. Now we could do that, or we could make it look nice. I think I might be for making it look nice. We can do something maybe like this, coming along like Okay, so it's 96, so it's not like we're losing that much efficiency. Likewise with this side, we can have going along like this. Do you think you can like, oh, you can literally make one long one? So, wow, okay. Now I might be messing up my colony by doing this. Is that right? I think that's right. Oops, it isn't. Now we just got rid of all of that grass. It sucks. There you go. Okay, so that looks about good. Occupied. Now that's exactly 100. So let's get rid of this tree and that random floating block. Let's actually punch all of these guys, because our guards will probably be going to sleep now, and we don't want a stray. Oh Jesus, there's like 20 zombies on that one block. We don't want all of these stray zombies to be just walking into our colony and killing everybody. So now let's have maybe too narrow for trees. What? Let's have this like this, and maybe this like this. I think that looks great, to be honest. That's nearly perfect as well. Now the question is, do we want to just get rid of all of our berry farmers now? No, I don't think I want to. Because, you know, those berry farmers, they're staying there. Let's get a ton of beds. We're going to do this. Now we need 4. About 4. And then we need a grindstone. We need an oven, I mean. And we need a chopping block place. Which is not here. Splitting stump. Oh, okay, so it's the workbench instead of the splitting stump. Alright, okay, that makes sense. This looks nice, I think. Look at that. Oh, it'll look nicer, I think, when we actually have some wheat on it. So we need 5, about 5 beds. I think we have enough straw. Oh, we have 2, so we don't actually have enough copper, surprisingly. Now, is this enough? I don't think it is, except if we get rid of 2 of the berry farmers. Which I don't want to do, because that's like our backup income. So now, I think next episode we're definitely gonna start working on our bunkhouse, because it's getting a bit mean. I think I'm gonna go down to the mine and mine myself a little bit of copper. Now, I don't normally like wasting copper by mining it myself, but you gotta do what you gotta do, whatever that saying is. So we can get a grindstone now, so that's a grindstone. We need an oven, which requires 4 copper parts. Now we have that as well. And that looks about good. Oh, we need a workbench as well, which requires planks, 2 copper nails, copper parts, and copper tools. So there you go, we have enough of that as well. So now we should have our kind of like a first little area for all of our colonists to do stuff. And of course we're going to place it in an acceptable place, which is right there. We'll place the grindstone here and the workbench there. So there are 6 unemployed, and that looks about right with these 2 extra ones. We can get 6, so there you go. We have a ton of colonists now, all equipping themselves, and all going to plant me some wheat. And now I think it's good if we quickly invest in 1 more bed and 1 more guard, because I think we have enough at the moment, but just in case. So let's place down this 1 extra guard. Let's say 5 blocks apart, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks apart. And now I think I'm gonna end off the episode there because my throat's getting very dry, which is why these last moments have been pretty boring. But you can actually see over there our guys working on the fields. Oh, and now there was something very important I did forget. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, 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 this is very bad. I totally need to go get some more copper and quickly place down a place for them to put down all of their wheat when they finished harvesting it, or else they're going to be walking through the... And as much as I love that, that's not very efficient. Okay, so I'm going to round off the episode there. I hope you enjoyed watching this episode. We got quite a lot done actually. We got this mini little base done. We got this huge tunnel done, which is a lot bigger than it seems, because it seems pretty small, but it's quite a lot of blocks I had to destroy. And finally, we made this little entrance, and I think that's been a great episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.